I am Max Weber, and I began with a simple but profound question. Why do people obey authority? Not just how power is exercised, but why it is accepted as legitimate.
In earlier societies, authority came from tradition. People obeyed because this is how it has always been. A king ruled not because he proved himself, but because he inherited the throne.
At times, authority came from charisma. A leader inspired devotion, and people followed not rules but personality.
But the modern world could not depend on tradition or personality alone. It needed something more stable, more predictable, more rational. So I identified a third form, rational legal authority. Authority based not on who you are, but on the office you hold. Not on personal will, but on rules, laws, and procedures. And from this idea emerged what I called bureaucracy. But understand this carefully. Bureaucracy to me was not a criticism, but a model, a way to understand how a perfectly rational system would function.
In such a system, authority is organized into a hierarchy. Each level supervises the level below, creating order, clarity, and accountability. Work is divided through specialization. Each individual performs a defined function, developing expertise and increasing efficiency.
Decisions are governed by rules. Not personal preference, not emotion, but written procedures. This case is treated on Camerius impersonal. Recruitment and promotion are based on merit, not inheritance, not favor, but competence. This is what makes modernism rational. But I did not stop there, because I also saw the danger within this system.
As bureaucracy becomes more efficient, it also becomes more mechanical. Human judgment gives way to rules. Flexibility gives way to procedure. The individual is reduced to a function, a role, a file.
And this leads to what I call the iron cage of rationality. A system so perfectly organized that it traps human freedom within its structure. Efficiency at the cost of humanity, order at the cost of flexibility.
So yes, bureaucracy brings stability, but it also brings rigidity. It ensures fairness, but risks alienation.
And yet, look around you. Modern states, corporations, international institutions all depend on bureaucratic rules, because without hierarchy, there is disorder. Without merit, there is injustice. I am Max Weber, and I showed that modern administration is built on rational authority, but must always guard against becoming a cage of its own making.